In this video, we're going to have a look behind the scenes at how we set up the summary zoom feature we looked at in the previous video. Now you'll see in front of you that I've got here on the left hand side summary section. It's already been created. This is the slide that we were looking at previously, and you can see on the slide there that there are actually 11 different slides as well as the title summary. So the question is, how do we set this up? How do we make it work? It's really straightforward, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this slide first and walk you through it so that you can then practice this. You can do it yourself. So first thing I'm going to do is delete this slide here. And now that's gone, but we've still got the section, which is really interesting. So how do we create that section? In fact, what I'm going to do, let's really go for it and remove the section as well. So I don't want to rename it, I want to remove it. So how do I do that? Rename, remove, there we go, it's gone. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go up to this feature here, zoom, and we're in insert. So on our ribbon, we're going to hit the insert tab there, go across to zoom, and you will see by clicking that down arrow, you've got 3 different options. The first of which there you can see is summary zoom. If you hover over, you get a little explanation about what it's about, which hopefully will complement what I'm saying to you now. So let's click on that. And basically what it's saying is you have to have created sections before this works. So once you've made your sections, you just select that slide at the beginning of each section, and that becomes the slide which is shown on that first slide that we looked at previously. So I don't want that one there. That's that one there corresponding there. I don't want that. In fact, I don't want any of this. The first one that I actually want is going to be right down here, and it's features and organizations. Now this is already selected because I've used this before already, but let's imagine that it wasn't. I would go to it and go, right, I want that, features and organizations, and I'm going to scroll down. That's all of this section, remember. And then the next one that I want is going to be after that, and it's going to be business models. I haven't named it. I've been lazy with this. I mentioned this elsewhere in another video, but I know that that's the one I want because I've got my little image there, and that's the beginning of a new section. This is also the beginning of a new section. As I said, because I've done this before, they're already selected. But if you haven't done this before, this is the first time you're doing it, then just select that little box there, and you can then select all of those sections that you want. Okay, and once we've done that, we're now going to, you can see here, first of all, it says 11 slides selected. So now I'm going to hit insert, and let's have a look at what happens up over here. So insert, and now you can see that those slides have been put onto the main slide. Now what I haven't done here is created a summary as I had before. I'll just very quickly do that just now. So let's have a look at what this looks like. So go down to slideshow there. That's my favorite way, my preferred way of doing that. And then that's what, let's just move that. So that's what it looks like. We're projecting that to the students. And what it really means is that you now can go to any particular location in your slide deck in any particular order. So as I said in the previous video, the students wanted to review recommendations, so we go to recommendations. But if they wanted to go to finance, we can go there. If we want to go to human resources, we can go there. So again, have a think about how could you use this best in your practice. For me, you can see I've used this as a review tool, as a way in which we very, very quickly navigate to content that we want to review, for recall, etc. Great for revision, great for preparing for some kind of assessment, but there may be other ways in which you think that this could be used in your particular setting. So I hope you find that useful. It's called Summary Zoom. Just a recap, you go to the Insert tab, you go along to where it says Zoom, click on that, and it's the very first drop down.